What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Marvel Avengers. We have official information. You can play open beta without even having the game, it appears, because when you've got an online section of a game, they need to test it in the real world. And also, we're going to talk about the next Batman game. Is it actually coming to DC Fandom event? I don't actually think it is anymore, and I'm going to tell you why, but we do have some compelling stories and evidence that I'm going to show you about why it could be called Gotham Knights, and even more evidence, potentially, about why it could be called Gotham Knights. So, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of these. At 100,000 subscriber mark, I will be giving away something pretty darn cool. So, there's been a conspiracy theory on the internet that the game Batman, the next Batman game, is going to be called GothamKnights.com, because if you go on whois.com, it is registered to a company called Mark Monitor Inc., who essentially is a huge company in California area-ish. Okay, so GothamKnightsGame.com does line up with everything everyone's saying. It's going to be a Batman family, but let's be honest, everyone's just reciting the same information over and over again. So why I find this interesting is if you go on the same website and type in Batman Arkham Legacy, which for me, it does sound a lot better. And then if you go to Ed Boon, who, if you don't know who Ed Boon is, he is the creative director at NetherRealm Studios that makes Mortal Kombat and Injustice, and essentially is owned by Warner Bros. Gaming, etc. So he talks to everyone. So this conspiracy tweet here that I'm literally showing you right now, those Arkham games make sure have a strong legacy, and that links to Batman Arkham Legacy. Then if you come back over to whois.com, it goes here. But the interesting thing is the registration information. So as you know, if you register a website, it's got to be made public, and you got to realistically reveal who you are, etc. So, but what is interesting here, guys, is it's registered to GoDaddy.com Limited, which is a website where you can make anything. But what's more interesting, if you come down here to the registration data, as you guys see in America, we say data here. The register contact information is Warner Bros. Then it's actually got the real address for their Burbank plot, blah, blah, blah. Look down there, email address. Oh, I validated it all. It's all pretty real. But what is interesting, if we go back to GothamKnights.com, is it all appears to be registered to here. DNSDestination.inc, it looks like. So, interesting. But then it is in the San Francisco area, so it's still all there. But this is evidence against it being called Arkham Legacy, although I do think it's better. If you do look at WBGamesMontreal.com, it's registered to Mark Monitor Inc. Then if you go back to where GothamKnights.com is registered, Mark Monitor Inc. Then if you go back to BatmanArkhamLegacy.com, GoDaddy.com, and this bit here is pretty much solidifying that it could be called Gotham Knights. But either way, it looks like Warner Bros. Is behind registering both websites. So if you go to this bit here, as you see it on the screen right now, WarnerBros.com, which is their main factual website for everything, it's registered to Mark Monitor Inc. again. So this at least clears up that Mark Monitor Inc. is a legit company that is linked to Warner Bros. Because it's WarnerBros.com, that's WarnerBrosGamingMontreal.com. And then if you scroll down, it doesn't really tell you much information here about addresses or anything. But yeah, this just validates that potentially it's sadly called Gotham Knights. Now, Gotham Knights is a part of the most recent Batman Arkham Knight game. There is an online mission called Gotham Knights where you got to team up with someone else, and essentially Gotham Knights is essentially a Batman superhero team, which is interesting. So Ed Boon says this: those Arkham games sure have left a strong legacy. Then you've got a bunch of people in the comment section saying, oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Are you teasing it? Are you did it? Of course, this Injustice 3. Of course, there is an Injustice 3 video game coming, guys. We all know that is coming, and MK12 will be coming. And because of who he is, you all know who Ed Boon is. Mortal Kombat, Injustice, it's all the same. Well, it's a different studio, same company, so to speak, in other words. And also, there's a God of War tease here. Look at this teaser. He's confirming God of War Santa Monica Studios. No, not really. It's just, he kind of is. So, that's it for this part of the video. So, I do believe this does kind of confirm that it's either definitely called Gotham Knights or Batman Arkham Legacy. Now, everyone seems to think this is going to be revealed at the DC Fandom event. I've seen a lot of other videos that I've been sent telling me reasons why. But realistic, guys, They don't say anything different than anyone else is saying, really. There's no factual evidence. The evidence is, oh, they're going to be talking about WB games at this event. But, guys, like I say, there's Hitman, there's Injustice 3, there's MK12, there's Harry Potter. No, we don't actually have evidence that's come out this year. I know Jason Schreier said that it was going to be released at E3, but E3 isn't happening this year. So it doesn't really mean a lot whatever someone says with a verification tick. Everyone lost this verification tick last night. It was pretty darn funny because all the cool kids who thought they were special, because I don't even know if some of these people have the verification tick. It makes absolutely no sense to me. It really doesn't. So, Marvel Avengers video game coming out very soon. Now, I'm going to break this down because a lot of people have misconstrued what it's actually saying. So, August the 7th, pre-order beta. So, if you pre-ordered the video game Marvel Avengers on the PlayStation 4, because that's the only PlayStation console it works on, you can play beta. I don't know how long it's for, because it says it opens on the 7th. Then it says Xbox, PC opens on the 14th, and PlayStation open beta. So, as you know, PlayStation has an exclusive deal for extra content. It's not an exclusive game. So what this means is, potentially, if you pre-order it on PlayStation already, you could potentially get 7 days of gameplay. Then on the 14th, open beta. Open beta. Now, a lot of people don't understand what open beta means. I feel like I'm shouting into this microphone. Open beta means it's open to anyone. It doesn't say open beta if you've ordered the game. It just means you can literally play it. You know, because as I said before, guys, they had to do open beta because when you are testing an online video game, although they do have a single-player offline story mode, you need to test beta. You need to test the video games with real players from all over the world. So on the 14th of August, Xbox, PC pre-orders were open, and then you can play beta on that. And then, again, with the PlayStation, open beta. So if you haven't pre-ordered it, you'll be able to play this video game on August 14th, which is good because you can get a feel for the game if you like it online, if you don't like it online. So you can actually technically test the game in theory before you play it. Then August the 21st, we have open beta, which means literally anyone can play this game even if you haven't pre-ordered it. But not only that, it says on here, tune in July the 29th, 2020, 10 a.m. PMT. No idea what that means. It's not in the UK time zone. I presume it'll be close to the other war room times, so around 5-6 p.m. GMT, BST. They're going to explain more details. And also in the news, apparently there will be a new DLC character revealed at this War Table event. Although there is no official confirmation of this, that is pretty much what we've been told here on this channel is going to be happening. So, as we know, this game comes out in September, so they're going to be vamping up the information that they tell you, because obviously they want people to play this game. This game, to me, looks fantastic. The storyline looks awesome. Captain America's definitely not dead for sure. That does make no sense to kill off Captain America. But I just thought I'd break it down because I'm yet to see anyone break this down properly. You know, because open beta means literally anyone can play it. Even if you don't have the game, you just download the beta. It works for X amount of time. And then boom. I presume at this War Table event, which I will try to stream. What is it, 29th, very soon. So yeah, I will stream that live on YouTube or Twitch. Twitch.tv/Warstu, or on the Warstu channel. I will probably schedule an event sometime in the next few days. But yeah, this event is going to be cool. They're going to explain exactly what's going to happen. They're going to explain what part of beta it is, because beta is kind of an open-ended kind of, I guess, subject. Is it just, you know, testing the online play? Is it beta for, you know, the actual video game to make sure that it's working properly? Because as we know, there will be a demo coming out closer to the release of the video game, but we are getting pretty close. It comes out in September. We are now July the 16th, so pretty darn close. So like always, guys, let me know everything you think about this video. Which do you think it's going to be called? Is it going to be called Gotham Knights? Of course it is Warstu, because this Mark Monitor company has registered WarnerBros.com and WarnerBrosMontreal.com. Okay, cool story, bro. But the Batman Arkham Legacy sounds so much better to me. We've got Ed Boon. He's verified, if that means anything. We know that all these gaming companies talk to each other behind the scenes. I don't know what to believe. All I know is there is some affiliation between Mark Monitor Inc., and Warner Bros. Gaming. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will get you in another video very soon. But if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be giving away something freaking awesome when we hit 100,000 subscribers. And to stay up to date with all the latest Ben Affleck, Batman, DC, Marvel, Godzilla vs. Kong, you know what's happening on that. And loads of pop culture stuff. Just check it out on the channel. We cover a bunch of different stuff every day, and it's always cool to have new subscribers. Like I always say in the videos, guys, if you want to reach out to me, hit me up on Instagram at Warstu. I literally reply back to everyone at some point. So yeah, I've been talking to a bunch of you guys. I do questions on my Instagram stories all the time. I think Instagram's the best way to connect with people that view you. I'm not going to call you fans, because that's just egotistical and it's just weird. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, comment, catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.